You walk into a store and the cashier says, "How's it going?" And you freeze. You don't know what to say. Today, you will learn what Americans really say when shopping. Okay? So let's start. Some of the key phrases, right, you need to use when you're asking about a certain product that you're looking for. You can ask, how much is this? Or do you have this in medium? This is large. I can't find a medium size. Do you have this in another color? Can I try this on? So they have a fitting room usually if you go to a clothing store where you can try, a shirt on or a pair of jeans on. Can I try this on? They'll say, sure. Okay? All right. Buying items. Let's say you find something you were looking for. You tried it on. It fits you really well. Looks good on you. Then you go to the cashier and you say, I'll take it. Do you take credit cards? Sure. Can I pay by card? Yes. Could I get a receipt, please? Sure. Would you like a bag with that? They can ask you. It's like, sure, I'd love to. I'd like a bag. All right. So then you buy. You pay for your item. You buy, and you leave the store. Okay. Let's say you go home and you don't like you have second thoughts, like, oh, maybe I should have bought the yellow dress. This is not good, and now you want to return it, but not to just get your money back, but to exchange the item. You want to get the red shirt that you like, sort of. So you go back to the store. So how can I help you? You say, I'd like to return this. Can I exchange this for a different size? Can I get a refund? I have the receipt. They will ask you, do you have the receipt? Yes, I have the receipt. Sure. Now, pronunciation focus. Let me give you a quick tip here. You say refund. I'd like a refund, not refund. I'd like a refund, please. Refund becomes a verb. I need a refund. So stress the first syllable, re. I need a refund, refund. And yes, I'd like a receipt, please. Now they say, can we just text it to you? Would you like it emailed to you? Receipt. Okay, it's not receipt as it's spelled. The word is pronounced receipt. Okay, now let's just do a listening practice here. So I am going to say everything out loud to you. I'll read it aloud, and you just pay attention to me. Listen to me carefully. You walk into the store. I'm going to play both cashier and customer. Hi, can I help you find anything? And you say, yes. Do you have this in medium? Let me check. Yes, we do. Here you go. Great, I'll take it. Would you like the receipt? Yes, please. What size did the customer want? Did the customer buy the item or not? Yes or no? What do you think? Okay, so choose the best response. Do you have this in large? A, yes, I'm large. B, let me check for you. B is correct, right? 2, can I return this? Yes, what's wrong with it? You must keep it. Obviously, A is correct. I've given you those green, check marks for you to understand. How much is this jacket? It's $49.99. Yes, it is. B doesn't make any sense, right? B is not the right answer. Okay. So 1 is B, 2 is A, and 3 is A. All right. Exercise 2. Fill in the blanks. Do you have this in what size would you put in the blank space? I'd like to blank this item. Can I get a blank size refund? I bought this shirt, but it's too tight. I'd like to blank, exchange, return it. Which one do you think is correct? Okay, so pause the video at this point and read the sentences aloud. Okay, I think it's good practice for you. That way you troubleshoot pronunciation issues as well. You practice pronouncing sentences correctly with the right word stress and intonation, and you improve your grammar knowledge as well. Okay, so 1 is, do you have this in large? The size could be anything. You could say, do you have this in medium? Do you have this in small? Number 2 is, I'd like to return this item. 3, can I get a refund? I bought this shirt, but it's too tight. I'd like to return it. But you could also say, I'd like to exchange it. It's too tight. I'd like to buy something that is loose. like a loose shirt, this is too tight, they'll say, sure, let me see if I can find your size. Okay? So there's some cultural tips. When you shop in the US, you go to a store, you're shopping there. Returns are appropriate. They're very common. When people, return items that they purchased all the time, something is wrong, the shirt is ripped or something, or the shoes are too tight, they go and they return it. It's okay. Many US stores allow returns within 30 to 90 days. They said no more than 3 months, we will take the product back. And then maybe they'll issue you a store credit. Saying hi or hello to the cashier is polite, right? In American culture, it's nice to say, hi, how are you? Because it's just another person just like you working. It's a job. Asking questions is totally okay. So you can always ask questions and they will answer. Okay, what is less appropriate? It's not appropriate to return something very old or something that you bought a long time ago, like 2 years ago, and you go back and you say, I want to return it. It's not appropriate to be aggressive or rude. Politeness matters a lot because this is just an employee. They didn't do anything wrong. They're doing their job. So you go, you treat them with respect and, make some polite requests and they will honor it. Expect cash refunds without receipts. If you really want your money back in cash, not a store credit, you should have your receipts. So always save your receipts when you buy things. Opening packages and using items before returning. If you really don't like, you open the package and you don't like the product, don't use it. Okay? Just you want to try to return it in a good condition. All right. So those are cultural tips for you. Some cultural insight. In the US, customers often say, sorry about this, but I'd like to return it. So they apologize, even though they haven't done anything wrong. Is their right as a customers to, go and return and buy something that they're, happy with? Sorry about this. You apologize, but I'd like to return. They're like, sure, no problem. We'll do it. Even though returns are normal, most stores will accept the product that you buy. They will return it or exchange it. Politeness is expected. Okay? All right. So there's a challenge activity for you. Fix the problem. Write your responses in the comments. What should you say? You lost your receipt. You don't have the receipt. You want to return a shirt or a pair of shoes or a belt that you bought. The item is broken. The return date is past. You only want store credit. You just say, I just need a store credit. I'll come back another time and then buy something. How would you say these things? You lost your receipt. You go to the store. What do you say? What should you say? Okay? All right. So do this activity. I think it will be fun. And I'll read your comments and respond to them. Thank you for taking this lesson. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.